All right, and with that, we are live. I'm with
right.
my guest, Nate. Thank you again for joining me for our second show.
No
Actually,
problem.
just before we dive into the next topic, what's your last name, man? I don't want to keep calling you Nate. I'd like your first
okay.
and last name.
My full name, my Christian name, is Nathaniel Kosub.
Kosub. Such your last name, Kosub.
Yeah.
So I just call you Nate Kosub when I'm introducing you?
Yeah, you can do that. It's cool.
Is that cool? Because I feel like, Nate, it's like, okay, who's that?
Yeah,
It's like
right.
just Nate. There's probably a million people named Nate. So welcome. Thank you for coming
No
with
problem.
me and joining me on my second ever show. We'll see how this turns out. As you know, I am capital E. And I haven't come up with a name yet for this show. I'm definitely in the works for it. It's only been this is only the second one that we've done.
Well, you think about it, capital is kind of synonymous with money. Money E. I don't know if that works, but you just go money. Then you got the money, then you got the E. No, it's not doing it.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Okay.
I don't really know, but thank you for the But I think what we were discussing earlier when we were offline, that it'll just come to me. A name is very important, and eventually something will just kind of click, and that's what happened with capital E.
Yeah.
So that's kind of an interesting story. I can dive into that one with you when we're not on air.
For sure.
So, anyways, without further ado, I will jump into the daily questions for today.
Okay. All right.
And today it's another big question. A lot of people, have different opinions about this. So we'll start off with you, and only what Nate wants.
Okay.
Be rich or be married with kids and have a happy family.
Be rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm on.
I want to be rich.
I'm on board that too. I mean, once you have money, maybe you might get depressing vibes if you don't have the family.
Yeah,
But if you don't have money, you're going to be depressed probably, kind of with the family, I guess. And maybe not depressed about your family, but it's not having money is it's very stressful.
Oh, it's hard. It's really
it
hard.
Causes depression.
Yeah.
It causes anxiety. So there's that, but I've heard many stories of people who are being rich that feel the same kind of thing because of they don't have from the opposite side.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. They want to be in that position. They want to have that family, have someone to come home to. Because it's a very famous episode of The Simpsons. Homer's taunting Mr. Burns. Your money can't hug you at night.
It's true. Your money will never love you back.
No, it will never love you.
But the love that I would have for my money would be like,
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
It's like I would just love myself more. I feel.
Yeah.
Now,
honestly, it's not that I want the money. I just don't want to be married and have kids. Like I say that right now. I'd rather have a lot of money and just date.
Yeah. No, I certainly hear that. A lot of people say that you might not want it until you meet that person.
Oh yeah.
But it's that just sounds like a cliche to me.
Well, it is. It is kind of a cliche, but you never know. You never know. Because you ideally, when you look at someone, you see a future with them, and maybe that future has baggage. Maybe in that baggage container there's kids. I don't know, but I don't know. Do you want to have kids?
At the moment, no, but only because I want to have money. I want to be financially stable.
Yeah,
that's what's most important to me.
Stability. Yeah.
I mean, if I end up having kids, of course I'd be a loving father, but. If it was up to me at the moment, no, I don't want kids. And quite frankly, if I found the perfect woman, then fine. But I don't think that exists. I don't think the perfect woman exists, but I don't think the perfect man exists either.
Oh, God,
for women, right?
Yeah,
It's not it's a two-way street.
Uh-huh.
But I don't like the idea of being told what to do. I kind of like being my own. I'm scared if I ever settle down with a woman, it's gonna be like I'm gonna lose my entire independence.
What do you mean?
I want to go for a beer with the guys. Oh, what? Stay home with me. Yeah, but I want to go out with the guys. Play some, play some pool, play some darts.
Some pool, yeah.
Oh, well, and I don't have time for the do whatever you want. Do what you want. Do it. It's like I want to be able to do whatever I want.
Yeah,
you know
exactly,
what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, I did post that poll on Instagram as well, which as I do all my polls.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ever get a chance, please feel free to check it out and cast your vote, and we will talk about it. Or if anybody does have any questions that they want me to ask, I'm taking suggestions. I can certainly ask any question anybody wants, and we'll get the answers back. So for this particular one, There wasn't a huge turnout for it for people that did vote on it. We only got let's see here. Actually, no, there was a decent amount of people. We got 38 people to vote.
Okay.
So
Nice.
17 people voted for being rich, whereas 21 people voted for a family, giving us a 45% for the rich and 55% for the poor. So I guess most people disagree with you and me on that particular question.
Yes.
Which to each their own. To each their own. Now let's dive into this and check gender purposes. Like, I've got a feeling we're going to find out way more women said family
Okay.
and way more men said rich. What's your prediction before I dive into
I gotta
that?
go with the men. I think men, because like I think
More men picked rich or more men picked...
I think men. Sorry for context. I think more men picked family. Honestly,
and you think more women picked rich?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Really? Okay, well, let's dive into this right now. So, of the rich voters, the 17 of them, I've got... Let's see how many women we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 women,
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to, I guess that would be nine guys. Let me just double check here if my math is correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10. I guess, I don't know, I might have made a miscount somewhere. But there were more guys
Mm-hmm.
that want to be rich as opposed to women. And I can't say I'm totally surprised about that.
I'm a little surprised. I mean, it makes sense for us, I think, because it's like, we want that stability. So it's like, yeah, we'll take the money. You know what I mean? I'm really curious. I want to ask these guys. I would like to ask them, like, I'd like to find out, are they coming from a place of stability? Do they have a family?
Oh, you think there might be a deeper meaning behind what people's answers were?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a deeper thing. I just want to know. I want to know why these guys said this.
Well, I feel like a lot of guys probably have the mentality of like, oh, if I'm rich, I can just get pussy anyways.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And it's like they're not really thinking about the commitment and the partnership, I guess, that you would have with a spouse.
Yeah.
They're thinking of, get in, get out, get what I want, and still have my money to buy all the shit that I want.
Exactly. If you had that partnership, you guys could get pussy together. I'm sure there's all kinds of like strange alternative lifestyles, but like I really would like a partner,
especially in this day and age.
Yeah, this day and age is the perfect time to go and start like a a three-way. Anyone who's looking for like a meat sandwich, now's the perfect time. They're ordering that shit up.
Well, especially nowadays, big time. So let's dive into these statistics here on the prefer a family. Now, women, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
Holy hell.
16, as opposed to guys. 1, 2, 3,
Okay. All right.
4. Okay, so that's a landslide. It would appear that more women do want a family, which makes sense to me. I mean, there was still quite a bit that wanted to be rich, but it just seems like money is more of a guy thing.
Yeah.
Whereas family is more of a girl thing. And I feel like that kind of goes without saying. I feel like I kind of could have expected that, you know.
Okay, fair enough.
But I am shocked, actually, to see one thing. I am shocked to see more people wanting a family. I would have definitely...
Yeah, no, that does shock me. That does surprise the hell out of me.
Only
honestly.
by 4, 17 to 21.
Yeah.
But, I would have expected more people to choose rich.
Yeah.
And it goes... You got to ask yourself, are the people who chose rich just thinking impulsively? Like, oh, rich, just because I want to be rich now? Whereas, are the other people thinking in the long run?
Yeah,
because
you're
what?
Correct. I think we you just literally just asked me. Like I think I did that poll a few months ago. I'm answering on an impulse, so I can see given the nature of how these things come out, I can see people just impulsively just doing it. Someone's to jump. Look, if I'm leaving like the men's room, someone asks me just like out of the way, I'm gonna scream first, but then I'm gonna say I'd rather have money first. But given the time to think about it, maybe I could be persuaded another way. Do you think if you like let's say you had 7 days to think this over. At the end of these 7 days, you're either going to get your family or you're going to get $1 million. Do you think you could be persuaded to change your decision in 7 days?
Well, I mean, judging by that, I mean, I don't want just some family. Judging by that, I prefer to be rich because I don't want some family showing up in 7 days and here's your family, by the way, because you chose this.
Okay, but they're going to be the perfect family. They're going to be your ideal family. They're going to be a family you always wanted.
It's hard to say. Because, right now I still have to go with being rich.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine that, once you're rich, it's like, what else do you, what else? You're rich now. You've gotten what you want. You can buy anything you want.
Yeah.
Right? But the thing is about being, at least with the committed family, you know that they love you.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas when you're rich, you have no idea who you're surrounding yourself with.
Oh, no, that is true. That's
right?
very true.
So that is one big thing to take in. Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
might be rich, but are these people talking shit behind your back? Are these people trying to maybe take some of your money away from you?
That's actually what happened with Stan Lee. Like, towards the end of his life, he got surrounded by a lot of weird people.
Taking advantage of an old, probably senile man.
Yeah, honestly.
Right?
Yeah, and that's something to look forward to. But, when you're your family, hopefully they're not going to be in that position to, do that to you. But, at the end of your days, they're going to take care of you, and you take care of them. Kind of gives you purpose in a way. Think of it. If you get a lot of money, what are you going to do? You're going to go and enjoy your money. But how long can you do that for?
Well, exactly, right?
Yeah.
Because I saw it in another podcast once. It's like, for somebody that doesn't have money, they save up to buy a TV. They love that TV because they worked hard to get it. Where somebody who just has money goes out and buys a TV, and it's like, I feel like you don't appreciate it as much because it's just at your it's at your disposal. Right?
Yeah.
And just go out and get a TV, you don't even notice. Whereas the other guy worked his ass off to get to that money for that TV. He's gonna notice, right? He's gonna see the big drop in his bank account, in his savings to get that TV, and it's gonna, he's got to start again for a whole new project, right? But that same guy might have a loving wife and bunch of kids, and it's just that is fulfilling enough.
That's true.
Whereas the other guy might be wishing that, I wish somebody, cared for me and loved me and actually just did for me.
Yeah.
So I think it goes either way. I think it's a question that's probably easier to answer if you really put thought into it, and it's more of a question that could be answered a little bit down the line in life. But as of now, I personally have to go with being rich, only because it probably thinking impulsively, but just having money when you don't is just so enticing.
Honestly,
So sorry about that. My vote would be to be rich.
Yeah.
That's as of now. What would your vote be?
My vote again would be to be rich right now. Yeah, and the good thing about being rich too is you can afford to start a family too.
Oh, well, in this particular scenario...
Oh, you can't?
No, you're either rich and, So basically...
I either have money or I'm sterile. That's what I'm getting
essentially,
at.
Imagine if God came down right now and said, Nate, here's all the money that you want, but you're shooting blanks the rest of your life. And no woman's going to be interested in you also, by the way. I mean, maybe some...
All right.
No. Maybe some girls... Like you're still going to get laid, of course, which comes with money. But eventually, will that run out? Eventually, you're going to want, that one person. You never... Very hard to... You never know, right?
Yeah, you just don't know. You never know. Yeah.
But as of now, I have to go with being rich. And you would also do the same thing?
Yeah, I'd like to be rich right now.
As of now?
Hopefully tomorrow. If any generous listeners are listening, I'd like to be rich tomorrow.
Yes. Me too. Anyways, so we are going to move on to our next topic, because I'd like to try to get... at least two in.
What's the next one?
And remember, my topics are totally random. They're just questions that have come to my head so far.
Marbles, fish.
Anything.
Anything
in the world, right? There's some of the questions are just very simple. Some of them are pretty fucked up. This next one, not really that fucked up, but I guess my voters thought it was kind of fucked up because I got a small turnout for this one. I only got 16.
That is small for you.
Yeah. The other one was 39. Anyways, so this question was, what would be worse, a giant squid attack or a jaguar attack? Now, before I tell you what I think, I will quickly read you some brief statistics on this. 44% of people said that the squid attack would be worse.
44%.
That's 7 compared to the 9 that said the jaguar attack would be worse. Now, in my opinion, the worst of the two has got to be a squid attack. And I'll tell you why. At least with the Jaguar, you're on land. You don't have to worry about also drowning.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Some people say, well, Jaguar's got claws. Well, so does a squid. They got big, huge tentacles like with
Yeah, they got
claws
suction
and
cups, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you're going to get torn apart anyways. Why not be torn apart where you can at least breathe?
Well, here's the question. All right, say the squid's killing me. Am I doing it alone or am I dying with other people?
Yeah, you're by yourself. Everything's by yourself.
Oh, I'm just by myself? Okay, because if I'm, like, being killed by a giant squid, I'm surrounded with people, there's a good chance that maybe it's going to prioritize other people so I could, like, watch for a little bit. That'd be, kind of nice. No, honestly, if I'm alone. Okay, sorry, you're going? I'm sorry?
No. Basically, yeah it's basically you have to choose to either be attacked by a giant squid or be attacked by a jaguar.
And more people found, like, the jaguar.
More people think the jaguar would be painful, would be worse, would be a worse fate than the squid attack.
I have to disagree.
You think the squid would be worse?
No, I mean, I think the jaguar. Sorry, I think the jaguar would be worse than the squid. Actually.
Really? Okay. Can you? Because we're on opposite opinions here.
Oh, okay.
Can you tell me why?
Okay, so let's say I'm walking through the Kalahari or the calamari or wherever jaguars are. Aren't they extinct? I don't know.
No. No, they're Africa, India.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm walking through India. I'm taking my nice sweet time. Boom! Out of nowhere, a jaguar comes. If I'm lucky, depending on the top speed, depending on how fast that thing is running, it just might kill me instantly. I might not even know. It's just like, ooh, a bird. Ah, neck's broken. I just might die instantly.
So wouldn't that be an argument for the squid being worse?
No. Yeah, I guess it is worse. Yeah, actually. What did I say? The jaguar being worse? Yeah, no, the squid is worse than the jaguar.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to
I
say.
was a little bit confused there. Cause
I thought you were talking about what was better.
No. Yeah, because you said
okay.
you said the jaguar would be worse at first, and then you said, but it could kill you instantly. Well, that would be a good thing.
Yeah, that would be good. What am I talking
No,
about?
the squid could not kill you instantly. No, you'd suffer for the squid.
Oh,
you'd probably suffer both ways. But you're right. The jaguar does have a better... So we do agree on this.
Yeah.
The jaguar does have a chance of killing you instantly.
Yeah.
And I feel like also with a jaguar, I don't really know too much about jaguars, but I have seen a lot of nature documentaries.
Yeah.
And maybe there's a chance that, maybe if it's done fucking with you, it'll fuck off. Whereas,
yeah, that's true.
Whereas a squid,
you're not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere. It's gonna
No.
how are you gonna fake death in the you're gonna have to breathe if you're in the and it's still gonna see you with a big chunk of floating dead meat at that point, which I'm gonna finish off.
Oh yeah.
The jaguar might actually just because I'm assuming the jaguar is probably gonna attack for defensive purposes only.
Well, hunting as
Hunting too, but probably going to realize I don't like the taste of human. Because most animals, they don't really, they fuck off once they realize, wait, this isn't a prey.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Unless they're starving or they got rabies or whatever.
That's true.
Whereas a squid would just, you're in my territory.
You're gone. You're mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because they're deep dwellers too, man. So like for a squid, if you're up on the top surface and a squid comes to get you, you're probably being hunted. I highly doubt you accidentally...
Oh, no, it's putting some work in. It's coming after you.
Unless you're scuba diving, I highly doubt you kind of just accidentally show up in squid territory, right?
For sure. Plus, you gotta think of the suckers, too. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I've seen a lot of weird Japanese stuff. Tentacles, that's all I'm gonna say. But I can see, some stretching of the limbs. If they're creative. If they're provided the creative skid, like squid. Those suction cups too, just think of this giant suction cup just on your face. Yeah, man. You're gonna panic obviously in both situations, but imagine having to panic while trying to catch your breath in the water. You drown quick. Your best bet at that point would just be to drown yourself. Oh yeah, I'm going down and I'm drinking water and I'm dying. Just start drinking. Yeah, just start drinking. Just drown myself. Hopefully you can just drown first before you get ripped apart slowly. Yeah. You're probably gonna drown anyway, but that's what essentially happened. Yeah. So let's quickly look at what guys and girls have to say about the situation. So for Squid, of the 7 people that responded, 5 of them were women. So I guess I'm more team woman in this debate because I think the squid, and so are you, because apparently you think the squid as well. Yeah. Is worse than the jaguar attack. So wait, so more men chose to answer in general. So far, well, I haven't looked at the in depth of the jaguar stuff, but so far of the 7 people that voted for the squid being worse, 2 of them only were guys. Now we're moving over to the jaguar. Okay. Now. Excuse me.
Yeah, no worries. Get it out of your system. It's all good. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Now, for people who said the Jaguar attack would be worse, for guys, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the girls, 1, 2, 3. So more guys think a Jaguar attack will be worse, as opposed to girls, more of them on average, just from the statistics that I have here, think the squid would be worse. I have to say I'm on team women for this one. I think the squid would be worse. And I've stated why I think it would be worse. Like, I can't imagine, you have to think of the variables.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
They both are going to rip you apart.
Uh-huh.
But why not be on land if you're going to get ripped apart? Like, why do you... And I think the Jaguar could probably do it quicker. And like you said, the point you made, the Jaguar also has the potential to do it instantly.
Yeah.
Right? Unless it's like a freak of nature where the squid happens to catch you in the jugular quickly, which still isn't an instant death. You're still going to bleed out.
Yeah.
And then you're going to bleed in the ocean, and now you have a shark?
Yeah, you're going to attract sharks.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
So now you're getting double teamed. It's supposed to be one-on-one fights. You know what I mean?
I think you brought up an interesting point. Like, I think that's what a lot of guys. It's like that we like the Jaguar because it's like we think we can put up a fight. And even then, like,
there probably are some guys out there that are like, I could probably knock the Jaguar out.
I could hunt it. I saw 300. It's not that hard. Give me a spear or whatever.
I've seen Harold and Kumar. We can get high and ride it. Was that a jag? No, it was a cheetah. Same thing. It was almost close enough.
Oh, that was a leopard.
Was it no, I think it was a cheetah. I can't remember. It's been a while since. I think it was a cheetah.
How fast were they riding it? That'll tell you.
I don't know. All I know is that they got baked with it and started riding it. Totally realistic.
Of course.
So there's probably some people out there that are like, we'll just bring a joint and get it fucking cooked, and then we'll, it's like, no, it's, unfortunately in the real world, you're gonna get mowed. You're gonna get chomped.
Yeah, you're done.
But I just, you're pretty much fucked either way.
Oh yeah.
I would say it would be. If I had to choose, I'd say I'd let the Jaguar rip me apart, keep me away from that squid, man.
Yeah.
But more people, like a lot more guys, but more people in general voted for the Jaguar. So maybe we're the ones who are. Maybe we should have picked Team Jaguar. Maybe the squid doesn't have jack shit.
I think we're renegades in that sense. I think we have the real priorities, and all these other guys don't have the priorities straight. We're asking the hard questions. We have the good answers. You're underwater, for God's sakes.
Yes, there's a drowning variable as well.
It's a drowning variable,
and then other things coming up. At least with the Jaguar.
From
what I've seen, they're territorial.
Well,
so it's going to be the one you have to deal with. There's not going to be something else that's going to pop up, right?
I think the thing is, a lot of guys just haven't gone fishing. They don't know what could go wrong. That's the thing. Like, most of them spend their time on the land and stuff. So it's like, a land creature is going to be worse. No, it's not. Go in a pool, hold your breath underwater in the tub, like.
God, I love fishing. As soon as you brought that up, I was like, man, I remember being at the cottage, being a kid and fishing, and that shit was fun. I haven't fishing, so I'd love to fish again.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Sorry, kind of got a little bit sidetracked. You brought up fishing, and it sounds great. We should go on a fishing trip one year.
Yeah, we should. Get some squid.
Yeah, hell yeah. Calamari's top notch. That's another reason why I wouldn't want to. They'll probably know, but this guy fucking eats a lot of us, man. He's eating my cousins, my brothers, sisters, aunties.
Oh.
Yeah, we got to fuck this guy up.
Yeah.
Because I love calamari. Whereas I can't say I've ever eaten Jaguar. I can't say I would even try Jaguar.
I don't think I could. It's weird. Some people...
That's like eating cat.
That's like eating cat. That's like eating...
I got a cat on my shirt right now. Check this out. Imagine imagine eating a bigger, yellower version of that.
That cute little guy.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He's playing the flute.
He's playing a flute. Or is that a clarinet? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know much about musical instruments. I played the trumpet for a bit, but I sucked. Yeah, But I guess...
no, I couldn't eat a cat. I couldn't eat something cute. I couldn't eat a bear. People eat bear. That's too much for me.
Bear's actually my favorite animal, but I could try bear. Cat and dog, stuff that's been domesticated, no. Anything that you'd have realistically in your house as a pet, I don't think I'd eat. Or any bird, except for, I guess, chicken, turkey, shit like that, right? But I wouldn't eat you wouldn't, hey, I'm serving hawk tonight. Want some hawk? You know what I mean? Like, I'd probably say, listen, I think I'm good on the hawk. Been trying to cut down on my hawk,
What about squirrel? Could you eat squirrel? That's pretty popular.
I think I could probably try squirrel.
You could try it?
Yeah, no one has squirrels as pets, right? And squirrels are, it is a meal, right?
Yeah.
So anyways, before we wrap up, today's session.
Okay.
Just to double check, your final answer is the squid would in fact be a worse fate than the Jaguar.
Worse. Squid is worse. By
Okay.
far, hands down.
All right. Well, out of the two people in this room right now, it's unanimous.
I think it's the first time we've had unanimity. Is it?
No, not you and me.
Oh.
But yeah, no, you and me have went unanimous. I think on most of the discussions we've had so far.
I disagree with that.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Didn't we? We agreed both on the rich one.
No, we didn't. Wait, yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty.
Yes, we
But in a room of two people, it's not that hard to do. Once we
Yeah,
have
that's true.
5 people down here and we go around the panel,
Oh, forget about it.
if
yeah.
we have, at that point,
Yeah.
if we have a situation where it's like unanimous, like that's when it's like, okay, well, clearly that's the answer you should pick.
For sure.
Anyways, I'm capital E. Eventually, we'll come up with a cool
yeah.
name for this. Again, Nate, and your last name, sorry, it slipped my mind.
It's Kosub.
Nate Kosab, everybody.
Everybody.
Thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. We'll put in more work again soon. And hopefully we'll come up with an actual name at some point.
Hopefully.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in if you did hear this. If not, well, you suck. Tune in anyway at some point because why not? This is awesome.
Yeah.
And Nate, again, thank you so much for coming out.
Yeah, no problem.
And we are off. Good night.